Hi everyone, I'm Swati with you. The concept for the tarot card reading has been given by Dr. Jayanti Mohapatra. And now I will tell you what is there for you for the month of April 2023 for Aries. Aries, the first card for you is the Fool card. This card indicates that this month you will take a lot of adventure, a lot of risk. Actually, this is kind of your birthday month, and you will go on a new venture. You will take some risk in your life. You may start a new project. You will be in a mode of adventure. You will want to go somewhere, explore something new, try something new for yourself. The next card for you is Ace of Pentacles, which means that this month you might get sudden money growth this month from somewhere which you're not kind of expected. You might have a promotion or a bonus, or suddenly someone might offer you some money or gift. Wow, that's great for you. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Two of Cups, which means that this month your relationship will go to a new level. You might get married, you might have a marriage with someone with whom you were committed since a long time, or maybe you were thinking of some person, you are liking that person, and suddenly you'll decide to get committed, to get married, or maybe to get engaged with that person. You will take your relationship to a kind of a higher level or kind of the next level. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Star card, which means that this month you will network a lot, you will make many friends, and you will use your communication and networking skills to gain a lot of mileage in your career, or something you want to make, or a project or a business opportunity. Otherwise, you might decide to study something, you might start something new, learn a new skill, and some of you might even decide to teach others, because maybe you have something a special skill which you can teach to others, so you will take up teaching as well. Moving on to the next sign, and we have Taurus. Taurus, your first card is Six of Wands. It's a great card, and this card indicates that this month you will be successful as well as you will be famous. Yes, you will get some fame. You will be in the Hall of Fame for some time. If you're working in an office, you might be rewarded. You might be recognized and appreciated by your boss or your colleagues or your friend circle, and you will widen your horizon. And otherwise, you will change your habits, your pattern, and you'll also take care of your health a lot this month. Otherwise, you will also decide to give service to others. You might take care of people around you, your family members, or you might also take care of animals. Yes, you might take care of your pets. Maybe if you have a cat or a dog, you'll spend a lot of time with them, or maybe you'll decide to buy a cat or dog, or take care of animals, or get involved with some NGO. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, which means that you will get money or a financial opportunity this month. You might have a special talent within you, and you will decide to use that talent to get some money or get some extra bucks, extra money this month, and it will be beneficial for you. You will recognize a special gift inside you, which will be very, very useful for you. And at the same time, you might do a very good financial deal with someone after doing a lot of bargaining. Bargaining skills are so useful at times. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Moon reverse card. This card indicates that there is some secret which was hiding since a long time, and it will eventually come out to the surface. You will know about something which is hidden from you. Maybe somebody slandered against you. Maybe somebody gossiped behind your back. Maybe somebody has a secret about you and you don't know. Maybe you'll suddenly read their diary, or maybe there is some secret about another person, and you will suddenly know about that secret out of nowhere. Maybe you'll hear something about them, and it will be kind of a shock for you, but eventually you'll recover. Of course you will. I think you should just take it normally and move ahead. At the same time, this month, suddenly you will get an interest for the metaphysical world. I'm talking about astrology, tarot card, crystal reading, numerology, or psychology, something which is not of this domain, maybe something which is of the fourth dimension, or, the other world, all those secrets, those mysteries of the other world. You will suddenly want to know about it. Suddenly you will be interested in parallel universes. Suddenly you will want to know about black holes, or suddenly you will want to know about God. Who is God? Why? How was I created? All those psychological, all those metaphysical questions, you will start exploring them a lot this month. And And I really think it's a good thing because, when we delve deep into mysteries of the world, we are not affected by what is the going around us, the noise going around us, the discussions, all the ugly things happening around us. We kind of escape out from them and we go to a divine world and we feel so much peaceful. Moving on to the next sign, and I have Gemini for you. And the first card for you is the Hermit card. My dear Geminis, I know that you love talking a lot. You talk a lot. You love conversations. You are very intelligent and you love reading books. You love talking to people about intelligent topics, about topics of politics, religion, philosophy, astrology, and whatnot. You are like a jack of all trades and master of everything. You have many hobbies. But this month you will decide to have a quiet time. I mean, of course it's necessary. Sometimes we have to remain quiet to be with ourselves, to be with our solitude and to replenish ourselves a lot. So this month Hermit card indicates that you have to spend time with yourself, and it will allow you to have a kind of spiritual awakening this month. You'll get a lot of intuitive messages, new ideas, and you will spend a lot of time in a very peaceful manner. You might go to a peaceful and quiet place, maybe with yourself. Maybe you will go to some sort of, a kind of a hilly area, or maybe a kind of a hill station, or maybe somewhere, or maybe a hotel. You'll go to a hotel and you will just be with yourself, or maybe you'll just be in your own room, sitting and thinking and wondering, or just remaining calm and quiet, not interacting much. And I think you really need it at some point of your life. You just need to be with yourself completely. And that time, that me time, allows you to realize your strengths and weaknesses, your mistakes, and it also saves a lot of time, energy, and money. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Sun card. This card indicates that this month the childlike energy inside you will shine a lot. You will become like a kid. You will want to have more fun, be more playful, and you will try to have a balance in your life. Balance as in that, are you doing too much of work and you have very less fun and enjoyment and entertainment in your life? Are you having too much of fun and your work is going down? So you will try to have a work and a personal life balance. You will try to balance both of them. The childlike spirit which is there inside you all the time, my dear Gemini, it will shine once again. You will relax, you will have fun, and you will do all those things which you used to do in your childhood days. Otherwise, you might decide to launch your own business or your own product, or something which you believed a lot, you didn't have the time, but after all that contemplation this month, you might suddenly decide to start that project which was lying low since a long time. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Lovers card, and this card indicates that this month your romance will also shine. You might find someone new in your life. You will be quite popular, by the way, among people, and you will get a financial growth as well. You will get new contacts and new friends, new connections, and from those connections you might find a person whom you will really like a lot. Otherwise, you will take a lot of efforts to beautify yourself. You will dress up well, you look really nice, you will color your hair. You will do everything to uplift yourself. I mean, you will try to, feel good about yourself, and you will make efforts for that. You might take a spa, or maybe you will work on your health or your beauty regime. And otherwise, if you don't like these things, then you will find the beauty within you. You will find out the beautiful side of you. I'm not talking about just the physical beauty. I'm talking about inner beauty. I mean, you will find out the beauty of your intelligence, of your wisdom, of your empathy, of your compassion this month. Moving on to the next sign, and we have the Cancer sign. And the first card for you is the Emperor card. This card indicates that this month you will take care a lot about your health, your well-being, and your physical body. And you will exercise a lot. You might hit the gym, you might go for swimming or jogging, or maybe you can take a walk or something. You will be moving. You will not be sitting still in a room. You will come out of your room. You will move out. You will take action. You will be very proactive. You will be doing something. You'll be going out, and you will be taking all those actions which is needed to make something, to get something done. You'll be very persistent this month, just like an emperor. If somebody says no, I mean, for example, you have decided to do something, somebody says no to you, you will not listen this month. On the contrary, you will say it's okay, fine, don't worry. Don't take the trouble. I have other people waiting for me. You will give a smile, you'll walk out from that meeting, from that place, and you will go to the next meeting, next place, next person, or the next job. You know, you will go there and you will start your project, you will start your approach or your presentation once again. So you will have a boost of self-confidence this month. You will not take no for answer and you will keep moving. That's a great month for you, my dear Cancerians. Moving on to the next card, and we have the 10 of Cups, and this card indicates that this is a great time to meet new people, you know, do a lot of socializing, go for meetings, have a good time with yourself. You will meet with a lot of teams and communities, and you'll socialize a lot, and you'll have a lot of synchronicities. And otherwise, you will spend a lot of time along with the networking. You will spend a lot of time with your home, your family. You might take care of your house. I mean, house as in you might do renovation, you might paint your house, or you will suddenly decide to, you know, redecorate your house, do some renovation. You know, you might change your furniture this month, and there's a chance that you will decide suddenly to move your home, maybe go to another apartment or somewhere nearby, you know. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Hangman, and this card indicates that this month you will spend a lot of time with solitude. You will have a very peaceful time with yourself. You might decide to go into the occult sciences, something mysterious like astrology, psychology, or you might even decide to heal yourself, heal your inner world, and try to be more calm, and you will try to take care of your own well-being, your mental health, your peace, your solitude. You know, that's a very important responsibility after all, and I think you must do it this month. Moving on to the next sign, and we have the Leo sign, and your first card is the Ace of Cups. That's a great card, and this card indicates that this month you will get a good news about maybe your career or maybe a project which you're waiting since a very, very long time. You were waiting for a yes or an answer from someone, and it has been a long time, and finally you'll get an answer in your favor. You'll get some new opportunity, maybe related to work or your career or something which you really enjoy doing. And the most important thing is that this month you will get a lot of publicity, and you will get your things out. You will work on marketing and publicity of whatever you are doing. You will go all out there and you will speak about yourself, and you will shine in the world this month, my dear Leo. Moving on to the next card, and we have the 3 of Cups. It's a great card for social networking. I mean, yes, this month you will meet a lot of people, you will socialize a lot, you will network a lot. At the same time, you will add a new skill in your life. Maybe something like, maybe you will suddenly learn coding, or maybe suddenly you will learn dancing or knitting, or I don't know, sewing something. Or you will learn how to handle a printer. You know, it can be anything which kind of a skill. It can be a big skill, a soft skill, or a smaller skill. I don't know, whatever it is. Otherwise, as I said, you will meet a lot of people, and you will meet your soul tribe this month. Soul tribe means those people whose souls are similar to you. The way you think, their frequency matches with you. And if you have a friend, there's a chance of there is a friend whom you like a lot, and this month that friendship might turn into love, and you will enjoy that period, because we know that our friend, whoever is your friend, knows you a lot, and eventually when it turns into a romantic relationship, it's a smooth transition. It can turn into something solid later on, but of course I'm not saying that it will turn into solid. But all you have to do is just to wait and watch whatever is happening and take very wise decisions. Otherwise, you will have online and offline groups. Maybe you will participate in those groups. There might be some group chat or something like that. And you will be with people who share common interest with you, you know, and as I said, you will have a hobby of yourself, like knitting or painting or, you know, cooking or something interesting you will do this month. Moving on to the next sign, and we have the Virgo sign, and the first card for Virgo is Queen of Swords. This card indicates that this month you will be busy doing some writing, publishing, teaching. I mean, you might decide to write a new novel or a book, or publish your book which you are writing since a long time, and you can suddenly decide to teach students, and you will be like a mentor, and at the same time you will work towards your spiritual journey. You will travel, you will plan a trip. It's an excellent time to travel and plan a trip, and it can also be a trip for a great spiritual journey for yourself. You will explore new places. At the same time you will explore yourself as well. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Empress card. This card indicates this month is all about self-love. Well, if you look at Virgos, they are perfectionist. They are not easily satisfied. They work really hard. And sometimes being a perfectionist comes on your way, and you are not able to explore everything you want to do, only because you think that what if I fail in that? What if I'm not good at that? What if it's really bad? What if it becomes something which people make fun of me, criticize me? You're very critical at times, and for that reason sometimes you're unable to explore new world. But this month you will explore what you love, what you like doing, and you will not think about being a perfectionist in that, and you will just move with the flow. You will just go with the flow, because I feel that we should just start something and eventually we'll become perfect at that. We don't have to be perfect from the beginning. So you have many gifts, and you will use some of your talent, some of your gift, or something which you really love doing, and you will use that skill and you might earn money. Maybe you will not earn money immediately, but later on you will earn money. But you must start that thing this month. You will have some sort of financial growth as well. And otherwise, just for self-love, this month you will do shopping or cooking or knitting or painting or walking, taking a jogging in the park, a jog in the park, or anything which you enjoy doing, you will do it this month. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Two of Cups. This card is a great card for partnership. Yes, this month you will go for some sort of partnership. You can also get a sponsorship or some new avenue, new potential, new opportunity, something which you had not gained in the past, and eventually you will get it this month. And you have to let go of the past misfortunes, and you have to tap into your new potential. Some potential of you which you had not tapped yet, you will take it this month. And this is a great time to get along with teams and groups and meeting. You will have that energy this month. And you can find out some extra time to travel. You will travel this month, and you will complete some of the things started. This month is a month of completion, where you will complete the things which you had started. Maybe it was incomplete since a long time. And I know that Virgo, you are so much of a freak. I mean, you cannot just, you get that OCD, you get that feeling that, I need to complete it, otherwise I'll not feel good. You cannot sleep at night if something is incomplete. So you will complete a lot of tasks this month, and you'll also find some of the lost things which was not there. I mean, it was there and now it's not there, and then you will find it eventually. And maybe some relationship which was lost, or maybe some object, key, maybe a car key or a bike key, I don't know, something like that. You will find it this month. And let's say you visited a foreign land. Maybe you went to Morocco, or maybe you went to maybe you went to Paris, and you want to go to Paris once again. This month you will visit Paris once again. I'm just saying, it can also be some state in India, Moving on to the next sign, and we have Libra. And my dear Librans, the first card for you is the Judgment card. This card indicates that this month you want to grow, you want to transform yourself. You are asking yourself, what is it which I want deeply? What do I want to feel? What do I want? How can I feel happy? How can I feel comfortable? What is missing in my life? You will ask many soul-searching questions this month. And it is very important to ask these questions, because only these questions will give you deeper meaning. Only when you find answers of these questions, you will feel really truly happy. My dear Librans, most of the time you are like people pleasers. It's very difficult for you to say no to someone because you want to keep everyone happy. You are always diplomatic. Don't you think when you do that all the time, you feel miserable inside at times? Sometimes you want to scream. Sometimes you want to say no. Sometimes you just want to do what you want to do. You just want to eat the thing which you want to eat. You don't want to keep everyone happy. So only when you ask these questions, what do I want? What should I do? When you take that authority for yourself, when you take your power back, that is exactly when you will know what does your heart really wants. And if you see, astrologically, the sign opposite of Libra is Aries. And Aries are the people who are very, successful and are very comfortable in taking what they want. They are very authoritative and they do not deny themselves of those things which they really deserve. And Librans, you're so sweet at times. Sometimes you deny yourself the pleasures which you should be getting. So this month is all about knowing what you want, knowing what you deserve. And otherwise, this month, you might do some investment, some deal, some partnership, but you will also clear a lot of emotional stuff inside you, emotional baggages, all those past things, all those hurt, the anger, the jealousy. You will clean up all those mess and you will make a fresh start. Moving on to the next card, and we have the World card. This card indicates that you will travel this month. Yes, that's a great news for you, Librans. You will just pack your bags, you will take your suitcases and you will go out for traveling. And traveling is sometimes a great, fresh lease of air for all of us. And during the travel, you might go overseas. Some of you might go overseas and you might have a romance brewing up there. Some overseas romance. Maybe you will find someone abroad, or maybe you will find some person and you'll meet and love will be in the air. And otherwise, you will improve your skill, you will go for teaching or writing or publishing, and you will also explore your spiritual side. Those who are not looking for love or romance, they will explore their spiritual side. They will have a spiritual journey, and it's very important for you, Librans, to strengthen your spiritual side. Moving on to the next card, and we have the King of Pentacles. This card indicates that this month you will work out on your finances, your money, your tax, your insurance papers, your financial transactions, your investments in the bank, all the money dealings which you do, which considers another organization or the government, all these things, the money matters. You will deal with this month and you will sort everything out in a very, very polished manner. You might take the help of a financial advisor and eventually you will knit everything in its place. You will put everything in its place. Something which was lost will come back to you. Maybe some of your old papers or maybe your keys or something will come back to you. And something which was incomplete, you will complete it this month. And this month I'll advise you to step out from your room, step out from your place and go out, be seen, share your things, shine with your strength outside, show your power to the world. Moving on to the next sign, and we have the Scorpio. The first card for you is the Lover's card, and this card indicates that this is a month of renewal of romance in your life. You will reignite some old existing relationship. Maybe something was already there but nothing happened, and suddenly sparks will fly, something new will happen and romance will bloom in that relationship. You will have an opportunity to find love in your life. Maybe you were kind of out of that zone and suddenly you will meet someone new. And maybe they will match your frequency, because I know that Scorpions don't agree to enter into a relationship unless and until they match their frequency and they match their intensity, because Scorpions are very intense signs. And otherwise, you will bring a lot of changes in you. There will be a lot of personal changes. And when personal changes happen, relationship changes also happen, because if you change as a person, eventually the right people will get attracted to you and you will not find losers anymore. You will find good people around you all the time. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Moon card. This card indicates that this month you will find a lot of inner peace, quiet and calmness inside you. And as such, Scorpions, you love to explore yourself a lot, and you will have some me time. It will be best for you if you do some meditation, you spend time with nature, and you spend time with yourself, and you will break some of your old habit. You will start some new habit. There will be a change of pattern in your habits. Like suppose you were waking up at a particular time. This month you will start waking up at a new time, and you will have a new schedule. You will have a new routine for yourself, and you will focus more towards your calmness, and you will try to reduce the chaos around you. And despite there is a chaos, if there is a chaos around you, if there is confusion around you, still you will try to maintain your calmness, your light, and you will feel great about it. Otherwise, you will try to explore the esoteric world, the world of healing, the world of tarot cards, psychology, occult sciences, astrology, numerology, all these hidden things, secrets, which I know Scorpions love a lot. You will explore these things. You might visit an astrologer. You might go for a tarot card reader, or you can do a tarot card reading this month to find out more about yourself. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Great card for your finances. This month you will get some good news about your money, about your financial growth. And along with that, if you are already married, then your partner, your husband, your spouse, husband or wife, or your spouse will get some good news regarding his or her job, money, financial growth, bonus, anything, or maybe some business growth. And otherwise, you will get some good news regarding tax, money, finances, investment, or your business partnership. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Temperance card. This card indicates that this month you will take care of your health a little bit more. You will get some new opportunities for your vitality, for your health care, and for your well-being. And you will also take care of your mental health as well. You will upgrade all the things, your lifestyle, how you maintain it till now, so that you can have a very healthy lifestyle. You will upgrade your work. You might even get a new job, new direction, and you might suddenly decide to volunteer somewhere. You will serve somewhere. You will do some serving, serve your community or volunteer for your community. You will decide to take care of animals and plants. I mean, it can be if you have a pet, of course, you're caring for them and you will continue doing that. But maybe you will suddenly decide to work for street dogs or cats, or maybe you are not keeping them as pet, but you will tend for them, you will care for them. And these animals and plants, they belong to the silent universe. They don't talk much. Of course, animals, they make noise, but they don't communicate with us. But even if they're not talking, even if they're not communicating, all the time they are expressing themselves by the body language. So you will take care of them. And, I know Scorpions are very compassionate. They have a lot of empathy. They really care deeply. But they don't like it when you hurt them or when you cross them. So they will care for those who really need help. So you will go for it this month, and it will be a great thing for you. Moving on to the next sign, and we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your first card is Page of Cups, and this card indicates that this is a great opportunity for you to study, to learn something which is related to your work. You will be very serious in your office related work. You will be very busy doing your household chores and the paying the bills, groceries and all that, all the work which are, sometimes we find it irritating, but that is very important to do, whether it's cleaning, whether it's laundry, whether it's arranging and organizing things, whether it's solving conflicts. There might be conflicts, but you will resolve them very nicely. You might spend some time with animals or your pets, or you might take part in certain activities in which you are serving people, serving others in hospitality, or serving a wider community. You'll also take care of your health, your physical health, your vitality, and you will find some transformation in your mental patterns, in your habits, the things which you do unconsciously, subconsciously many times. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Death card. Well, don't be scared of this card. I mean, we think that death means something tragic. No, that's not true. Death card is one of the most spiritual and most transformative card in the tarot deck ever. So this card indicates there will be a massive transformation in your life, huge transformation, especially in your social life, in your network circle. Suddenly everything will change, or you will want to change something related to your friend circle, your social network, your social life, and even social media as well, your social media accounts as well. You might do some big renovation in your social media accounts, and the way you approach your social life, the way you approach your friends. Maybe, for example, suddenly you will decide that I want to meet this particular person, or I want to talk to that particular person, or suddenly you'll decide that I cannot have fake people in my life anymore. I want to cut them down, and I just want to stick to few loyal friends or real friends, and you will make some massive change in this area. And otherwise, love is in the cards. You might have a romantic relationship. There will be friendships as well. You will find new friends both online and offline, and you will enjoy this period of socializing a lot. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Fool card, and this card indicates that this will be a period of adventure. This will be a period of exploration for you this month, which means that you might explore romantic relationship, love relationship in this month. You might meet someone new and fresh whom you totally don't know. You will discover a childlike spirit inside you. I mean, as in the way children are curious about everything, wanting to know everything. You will be very spontaneous. You will want to enjoy, discover things. You will especially want to explore the unknown, the things which are not completely clear, And sometimes, like, let's say when you go for a trip or hiking, or maybe when you go to a jungle, or when you go to a new foreign land, remember how curious you were at that time. I mean, we think that we are chasing butterflies, or we are chasing something which we are not aware of, and there is a kick in that. There is a chill in that thrill of an adventure. You will feel that. I mean, some people get scared of the unknown, but you will not be scared. You will want to explore it. And exploring the unknown, when we say the physical world, it's the same as exploring that side of yourself. It is also talking about exploring the unknown part of yourself. Like, when you are exploring the unknown externally, you are doing the same thing internally. So you will have an internal soul searching as well, trying to know some part of yourself which is hidden to you. Moving on to the next sign, and we have Capricorn for you, and your first card is a Sun card. This card indicates that this month is all about taking care of certain areas. I mean, certain areas will get activated this month, and those areas are, maybe you will have romance this month, or you might take up self-employment, or have your own startup, or your own company, or your own YouTube channel, or maybe you're something of your own. Maybe you will start writing as a career. Like, you might start, self-employed writer, you might become. Otherwise, if you are looking to have children, you are trying to get pregnant or have babies, then this will get activated this month. And those of you who are creative people, artists, or trying to do something creative, it's a great time for them. That thing will also get activated. So what I will say is that if all these areas, if you are really trying for these areas, there will be some sort of change, some sort of stimulation in this area. So you should have a clear intention of what exactly you want to have in your life. You should have a clear vision of how you see yourself, where you see yourself, and you should visualize that. And the more you think positively in that direction, the more it will happen. It will start happening. It will start manifesting, because universe gives you what you think. Universe gives you what you desire, what you want to happen. So, along with action, be positive, think positive, and keep on doing the good work to fuel that energy, to activate that energy, whether it's romance, whether it's self-employment, whether it's to have children, or whether it's to do something with creativity. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Temperance card, and this card indicates that this month you will try to bring balance in your life, especially in matters of your career. Your career is very important for you. I know that, Capricorn. My dear Capricorn's career is like the sacred place for you. It's very, very important. Your social status is very, very important. But this month, you will look at your career with a little bit of depth. You will start deep thinking about it, like whether it's happening, whether it's going on the right manner or not. You will try to bring balance in your career. And you might even think of having a direction change in your career, like maybe I should do this and not that, maybe I should take this decision and not that decision. And you will reflect a lot, you will think a lot about it. And actually, see, Capricorn, you are most of the time you're very serious, but this month you will be a little bit unserious or less serious. You'll be a little bit relaxed, and whenever we are relaxed, at that time only we are able to think with more depth. And that's what you're going to do about it. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Strength card. And this card indicates that this month you will take care of your health and your body. You will look with a lot of kindness and gentleness with your body, because sometimes you torture your body a lot, my dear Capricorn. You think of your work so much that you don't take care of your body, of your health, especially if you're working in office. You forget about your spinal cord, about your neck, about your eyes. I mean, you look at the computer screen for hours and hours and you completely forget that your eyes are, getting affected every day, and they need a little bit of care and relaxation. You need to wash your face a couple of times, and you will be more kinder and gentler towards your body. And it is important to take breaks, to take rest, to relax, so that your body will be rejuvenated once again and you can work once again, isn't it? So maybe you need a massage, a body massage. Maybe you need to have, some sort of break from the computer screen. Maybe you need to look at nature for some time for a change. And so you have to start those healthy practices, and you will do it this month, my dear Capricorn. Either out of compulsion or maybe out of your own will, or maybe somebody will advise you to do it. Otherwise, you will also try to do some charity work. You might decide to give money or clothes or books or something to those people who are not that privileged like you, and you will take care of them and you will help out as a person with humanitarian goals, with charitable goals, and it will eventually help you a lot as a human being. Moving on to the next sign, and we have Aquarius. And Aquarius, your first card is 10 of Pentacles. Well, this card, as you can see, it indicates security, home. So you will be very much concerned about your home, your environment, your family, your security. You will want to have a lot of security around you. You can also do certain changes in your home environment. You might do some renovation, or you might have a sort of awakening, and there will be a lot of changes in your home or family environment. Those changes will happen for the betterment of yours only. It is, as we say, that certain change happens only to put you in a better position. So it is there to put you in a better position. There will be a sort of awakening in you, and you will start seeing things in a very different manner. So you might even change your home, but then the reason for changing your house is for your security, and you will think about the longer future. You will think about something permanent in your mind before taking any decisions. Moving on to the next card, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. That's an amazing card for you. With the number 8 looks for transformation in your life, and 8 of Pentacles asks you to work really hard. As you can see in this photo, this guy is working really hard to achieve something, and you will go for some sort of learning, education, studying, getting an extra skill, a new skill. Maybe you might decide suddenly to travel away from your hometown, home state, to some other state to study something, or maybe you might even decide to go abroad for studies. And you will, or if you are in your own state, you will, or in your own hometown, you will stay there, and you will really work hard for your education. You will read a lot, you will read a lot of books, and sometimes when we are reading books, you are really all alone. You will be all alone and will be studying books. And otherwise, Aquarius, I know that you love studying. Otherwise, you might even decide to write something. You might decide to publish something, maybe become an author or something. I mean, you will be in complete metamorphosis mode. Which means that just like you might have seen or you might have read in biology about how a caterpillar converts to a butterfly or a moth. I mean, the transformation it goes through to eventually become a beautiful butterfly and fly around, with the flowers, with the colors and everything. But it takes a long time. It's a difficult journey for the caterpillar. So it will be like that. So you might be studying quietly, inside your room. But you know that you're doing it for something big. You are sacrificing for some bigger purpose. And eventually you're going to become that. The seed is already inside you. If you're supposed to be a doctor, the seed of a doctor is inside you. If you're supposed to become an astronaut or a writer, the seed of that is already inside you, and eventually the fruit will come out in the right time. Moving on to the next card, we have the Sun card. It's a wonderful card. This card is going to bring the child inside you out. If you have trapped the child inside you, the childlike innocence inside you, it will come out. You will be very creative this month. Your spark will come out. You will be very much playful, and it's a time when you should go out, play some games, have some fun, do some outdoor games. Just don't get stuck inside your room with your laptop, your computer and your gadgets or your desktop, or binge watching your series, or I don't know, something in which you are completely inside that zone. Because I know that Aquarius, you get into a zone, you just get into that thing and you're very going deep. You're similar to the Scorpion energy, you go deep. So you need to come out of your room, just be in the sun, take some sunlight, take some fresh air, and play, have fun. If you're a mother, you can play with your child. If you are a young adult or teenager, you can just play some outdoor games. You can play badminton, I don't know, something which you like. You can play some music, or you can just take a small walk on your rooftop, or you can just walk on the street in the morning time. It's very beautiful, amazing when you walk at that time. Otherwise, the creative spirit will grow, and you might decide to become an entrepreneur. Like maybe you thought of some idea and you never had the guts to do it. So this month you will have the guts to start your own business or something creative. So romance might also start. There might be some romantic relationships which will be starting. Some new contacts will come. There'll be some more communication this month. Otherwise, as I said, you will be learning, studying, teaching. You will influence others. Some of the influencers or YouTubers who are working, those people might grow their channel this month, and there will be influence of others on you. I mean, you will kind of analyze what is the impact of other people on you. What is the influence of others on you? Is it justified? Is it justified that other people are having so much of impact on me, or should I cut it down? Should I change my friends? Should I change the videos which I'm watching, or the books I'm reading, or the films I'm watching, because they have a huge influence on our mind. So you will think about these things. You'll think about a lot of philosophical questions this month, and you might even be a catalyst to heal the world this month, to heal others, help others to heal. And you will, as I said, you will ask many questions like, do I need to have these people around me? Do I need to stay in this location? You will ask questions to yourself regarding your home, your security, your visa. If you're applying for some foreign country or something, you might ask questions about your visa, your stability, your growth. You will ask these questions, and whenever you ask, then you shall receive very soon. Moving on to the next sign, and we have the Pisces sign, and the first card for Pisces is the Knight of Swords. This card indicates that this month there will be a lot of communication happening in your life. In the first part of the month, you will be busy in communication, writing, hearing, listening to lectures, studying, teaching, sharing information to others, and you will have a lot of social contacts both online and offline. And you will kind of stimulate your mind a lot. You will understand the power of your mind, the miracles of your mind. You will be thinking a lot about many things. Second half of the month, there might be some communication related issue, like maybe you will send the wrong mail, or you will send the mail to the wrong person, or it will bounce back. Some sort of your technology issues might happen. Maybe your phone will break down, or some communication related issue might happen in your life. So be a little bit careful in the second half of the month. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Death card for you. This card indicates that this month you will deal with some sort of tax issues, insurance issues, and you will handle that very nicely. And otherwise you will find some closure in your life, like some old stuff, maybe some emotional baggage you had, some divorce you had, or relationship issue, breakup, or a misunderstanding with someone, some communication related problem. Or maybe, I don't know, something ended in your life, but it actually didn't end, as in something was left, something little bit was there. It was not over yet. This month you will completely end it, close it. You will find closure this month. And whatever it is, whenever we get to know about that thing properly, when you know details about that thing, we get the wisdom, the knowledge about something. After that only we get freed from it. As in, suppose there is some place or some person or some event or some career, whatever it is, until and unless you know exactly what it is to go through it, and unless you get all the knowledge related to it, you will be in darkness. But once you get knowledge, once you get complete knowledge about that thing, you get an experience of that thing, after that you are completely freed from its bondages and you are not interested in it anymore. And exactly the same thing will happen to you. Now you know everything. Now you know what it is to be in a relationship. Now you know what it is to be in a bad marriage, or I don't know, or a bad job, and now you are out of it. But now you will take the decision to take a closure, to completely close the gate and not continue it anymore. And you will come out with a lot of smile on your face, by the way, because you have attained a kind of freedom, and you have kind of traveled a dark zone, a dark place, or maybe kind of a black hole, and you came out from that black hole. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Empress card, and this card indicates that this month you will take a lot of care for your family, for relationship, for your own mental health, your peace, your environment, and you will kind of beautify your environment. Maybe you will decide to paint your walls, or maybe decorate your room. You might buy some something from the market to beautify your house, maybe some wall hanging, maybe a kind of a painting on the wall, or maybe an antique item, an antique object to keep it on your wall or your desk. Maybe you can get something related to Vastu products or Feng Shui or Laughing Buddha. You might just make your environment more beautiful, colorful. You will try to uplift your environment. And it will be kind of a point of anagnorisis for you, where you will realize that yes, I have this capacity, I have this capability to beautify it. But actually, my dear Pisceans, you don't know this yet, but you are one of the most creative sign of the zodiac. And the more you explore your creativity, the more you will grow in life. And this month, you might get an opportunity to explore your unique talent, your unique gift, and you will find a way to activate it towards money. I mean, you will use your talent to grow your finances or convert it into a lucrative business opportunity. I mean, you have to think in all directions. You have to think in how to market everything. Maybe it will not happen immediately, but you will get the seed for it at least. Some people who are already doing it might get some success. And those who have just started, they will just get that idea, which will eventually push them in the direction of a great entrepreneurship or a great business opportunity for them. So guys, that was all about the 12 zodiac signs, what will happen to their life in the month of April 2023. I hope all of you have a very great month. I'll come back next month with another tarot card reading. Till then, thank you so much for watching this video.